Hey guys, it's Octavia J. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another vlog. Happy Thursday. How many days is this? 7, 8, 9. I am 9 days post-op. I'm gonna have to put y'all down, but I have this thing on my phone that's preventing me from mounting it. But yeah, I'm doing really well. As you can see, I'm driving. Yes, your girl is driving. But hold on, let me see, because I really still cannot overextend my arm. So okay, because I'm not gonna be able to hold that. So okay, you guys, I just figured I'd do a spend the day with me. We're healing well, like we're supposed to, right? Praise God. Drop the kids off at school. I'm on my way to Chick-fil-A with some breakfast, and then I'm gonna run some errands today. I have something to return and I have something to pick up, and like I'll do a haul and everything of some of the things that I have purchased thus far. I don't do a lot of shopping, so there's not a lot to show you, but I feel like I have acquired a few new pair of shoes that I wouldn't mind sharing. I bought myself a handbag because I didn't get myself like a designer item. I am one of those who no longer categorizes things that is a designer as luxury. You know what I'm saying? Because I get what is luxury and what is not. But anyway, I did not buy myself anything designer for my birthday. I think I did, right? And this was not anything that was on my wish list, but it was something that I saw before and I liked, and I was like, oh, okay, I was interested in that, but it wasn't like a wish list item or anything like that. But I got a promotion with the company, so that is going to start in a matter of a little less than 2 weeks. Yeah, your girl has patted herself on the back and has rewarded her for the tenacity, because when I say I got it through the mud, I got it through the mud. Do you hear me? And there is a long story behind that. But let me just say that I think the moral of the story is that you have to wait on God. You have to wait on God, because when I say I had put in all of my PTO, oh baby, I was gonna write it out. I was gonna write it out and I was gonna send them an email, with my letter of resignation, because if I cannot move up within this company, there is no way that I can continue to sit here year after year after year, or just however long, because it was tearing me down. And I'm someone, there's 3 things. It's where I live, it is the man that I am with, and then it's my job. If neither one of them are serving me any type of positive vibes, we not meshing well, if it's just not right and it's tearing me down, I will leave. And so I was getting to that point where I was like, I'm getting ready to quit, and I put in all my PTO because I was just gonna ride it out all my time. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta wait on God. Yeah, you gotta wait on God, because right before I got ready to actually take, my time off for the surgery, they came in with an offer, and boy, was I was just don't know. You just don't know how. I'm so lost for words still, but oh my God. I kind of had like my salary set, you know what I'm saying, like on what I wanted. And they even came with more than what I thought maybe I would have had to negotiate or something. And I didn't. They offered me a few $1,000s more than what I originally was going to ask for, had they, not brought me up to where I wanted to be. So, like when you're in the house and you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything, and not even social media, but just having a phone and sitting in your bed and scrolling is the devil's playground. And I bought myself a handbag, and so that should be coming today. So I will haul everything with you guys. And then that's gonna be it. I'll check back with you guys before I leave the house. I'll show you the sunnies that I am taking back, because Nordstrom be playing. And I don't want to talk bad about a company, because you have to understand, more times it is the actual employees than it is the company. And I just get sick of them. Ooh, okay, hold on. It's more the employees than anything, you know what I'm saying? But there's been way too many times where I've ordered something from Nordstrom and oh my goodness. So I ordered these Loewe sunnies that I saw. They had like a designer sale, and I ended up ordering these sunnies off of there, and the description of them said that they were white. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's aviator style, right? Which is my signature style. They're Loewe. I don't have a Loewe pair of sunnies, but I bought them because the description said that they were white, and I was like, okay, good. They will go with my white bubble sandals, right? Because even though it's still cold here, at some point or another, it's going to be open toe season, and I can wear my sandals more often than not. And I was like, oh, those will go perfect. Baby, the sunnies were silver, giving iridescent. And I was like, what? Like, come on, bro. So yeah, I'm taking those back, and then I have to pick up an order at Zara.
Somebody give me, somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you isn't. Maybe I'm telling myself that, but there ain't nothing that'll change that. What good would it be if I knew how you felt about me? Yeah. It could have been right, but I was wrong. Only think about you and you alone. Part of me that cared is gone, and I know that I can't get caught up. We could have been, and we try to pretend. Now and again, we don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been. No, I'm holding it in, 'cause I know in the end, you dream about, I think about what we could have been. No, I'm holding it in, 'cause I know in the end, you dream about, I think about what we could have been. We could have been. We could have. What we could have been. What we should have been. If I wasn't with somebody, if we gotta hide it, what's the point of trying? I ain't just your friend, now what's the point of lying? Trying to sell a story, ain't nobody buying. Look me in my eyes, don't that feel nice? Why should it end? Baby, I could've been, I could've met him or them your friends. Just say what and when, where to make a trip, baby, make a wish, be the one I wish. Should've been a, should've, could've, would have been. We could've been, and we try to pretend every now and again. We don't dream about, don't think about what we could've been. No, I'm holding it in, 'cause I know.
Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to head out. Although one of my packages say they'll be here in between like 9:30 and 11:30. It's FedEx. I can't guarantee that, and I need to make my runs and come back, because you just can't trust FedEx. And then the other order is on a different FedEx truck, and that's the other thing about FedEx that I don't like, because UPS is going to centralize everything and deliver everything with one driver. FedEx is totally different. But before I leave, guys, have you gotten your hands on the Fenty Beauty? This citrus sorbet body butter is so good. It smells so good. And so I guess she has reformulated like her body butter, so they no longer have the shimmer in it, like all that glitter, right? But you get this real nice glow and sheen. And so you have to be someone who loves a citrus scent like myself. Oh, this is so freaking good. As of right now, last I checked, it was only available, and look at the packaging. So cute. Last I saw, it was only available online. I had to sign up for notifications to make sure I got mine, because I guess it has sold out and then restocked. But they do have another one called, I think it's called Mocha. No, I'm tripping. Guava. Something Guava Me Away. And of course, there is a note of guava in it. If there's something else, and then there is like a gardenia scent. And so I don't know what that's going to give. There has not really been a Fenty Beauty like body butter that I've smelled that I have not liked. But that gardenia, I can't say. That one is in a few stores here, but not anywhere near where I'm going. And I at least want to get another one so I'm good for the summer, because this one, if you're a citrusy girl, you're gonna love it. I just remember when I read the notes, it had something about like pink sugar, lemonade, and something else, but it's not like sweet, and it's good. It's really good. So I highly recommend that. And then, y'all, I want y'all to see these sunglasses that they sent me, because I don't know who did it, but when I went back online, I did see that they were sold out, and I'm just not gonna worry about it, because I low-key don't like them anyway, because it's giving very much Star Trek, and no. So these are the infamous Loewe mirror like aviator frames, and as you can see, that's silver. It's giving iridescent. Actually, it's not white at all. I kind of don't like the way these look on me anyway. You know how some sunglasses you have to like have on makeup, or certain hairstyles, or you know, certain things you have to have to make something else look good. I'm not gonna worry about it. I am gonna try to get my hands on a pair of white Loewe sunglasses just so I can sport them when I'm wearing my bubble slides. But we'll figure that out on another day. Okay. All right, you guys, I am back home finally. And because this is my first time just like out just driving and doing all of the things, baby, I went outside and I stayed outside and I did a little damage because I've been in the house for like a week now, and I went to Marshalls and TJ Maxx, so I will give you guys that haul. But what I really wanted to bring to you guys was some of my newest shoe purchases, things that you guys will be seeing in style ups as soon as we can get back to that, right? So I at least wanted to haul them first because first of all, if you watch my life update, I said I was going on a no buy for the month of May, but I think I mentioned that just a little bit earlier in today's video that, you know, I started treating myself once I got a promotion. And so here we are. Okay, so the first pair of shoes, back, I think it was last year, spring, summer, H&M came out with these highly sought out embellished mules. They were black with the gold embellishment, and since then they have come out with several different, well, not several, but they have come out with probably a handful more of that style, some without embellishment, some were snake print. They had one that was kind of like a peanut butter color with the gold, not my stage at all. And so this spring summer they dropped this pair, my stage, right up my alley. I didn't read the description when I bought these, I just checked out that they were a fabric material, so they're not leather. I did go back on the website where it said that they were like a cotton, and so the camera, I think, is pretty much picking up the true color of them. And so I wouldn't say that they're oatmeal, but they're definitely on the whiter side. So there is like no yellow tint in it. I absolutely love them. Y'all know silver is my metal of choice. And there was no way in the world I was gonna leave these. And I had these on today. So I did purchase these in a size 40, which is a 9 for H&M, but they run a little bit big, and I wish I'd have known that before I started wearing them, because I believe these are still available and I could have sized down to a size 8, but normally their size 9s fit me, and I think something might have changed in the way that they run their shoes, that they're running a little bit big, and I'll discuss that with the other pair of shoes that I'm going to show you guys. But yes, I absolutely love these. I'm going to have to put maybe some type of, I don't know, extra padding in there, not because they're uncomfortable, but just to kind of help feel my foot in. I would appreciate if they were just a little bit, you know, more true to size and snug as opposed to big, but nonetheless, I love them. This is what I have on today. A shacket and just some Adidas track pants, okay? Because I still have to conceal what I have going on. And, you know, I'm just moseying around town, and yeah, these shoes are huge. I have so much room in these, and I wish I would have realized that when I got them, because I would have just repurchased them real quick and sent these back. The next pair, you guys, and because I was on my no buy, I'm not paying attention to nothing that's going on, but I'm sitting here at my desk minding my own business, and here comes H&M with their push notifications. If y'all know, y'all know H&M drops one collection after the other, and it's like, you know, you can't even come up for air. And I get a notification, I'm like, okay, well, let me just see what they got going on, right? Because I'm just sitting at my desk. I scroll through, and these are a pair of mules that they had for one of their like summer collections, and I had to have them. The amount of money that I paid for these shoes, I have never bought anything from H&M that costs this much. Like, even just one purchase at a time with multiple items, I don't think I've ever paid as much money as I did with these shoes. but I had to have them. They are from the H&M Studio capsule, and this is definitely a capsule piece that I will have for years and years and years. These are 100% leather, and when I tried to check out, the 9 was already gone, and I was like, well, let me try my hand at the size 8. And these shoes fit me perfectly. So, you know, I'm so glad that they do, because I would have hated if they were too small and I had to send them back. Because, you know, once H&M sells out, you ass out. That's what I was saying about how their shoes are running, because it's usually me having to always get a 9 and not have to size down to an 8. So something has changed in their shoe sizing, and for these, I'm glad they did, because I was not disappointed when I got these, and I absolutely love them. They are so gorgeous, and they're just a net, like, very breathable, and then because they're leather, they will stretch out some, and they have like their little padding. Here is the back. Love them down. Love them down. All right, guys, lastly, and here's the thing, social media is the devil's playground. It absolutely is, because I probably would have never known that these shoes were out and available. But if you guys are, you know, if you guys have Instagram, then you know there's going to be all type of ads, especially to like retail stores and things of that nature, retail sites, and you get to scrolling through seeing all of the fabulous goodies, right? And so here we go, because I had to add these to my arsenal of Adidas Sambas. Slick, too good, too good. Absolutely love these. I think right now this is my 5th pair of Sambas, and what would make my collection complete is if I had like a pony hair, right, a calf hair pair, because I have like the white originals, I have the black, white, and like gray versions of these, I have a green pair, and I have like that suede, like beigey pair with that like burgundy maroon striping, right? But if I can get like a pony hair version, it doesn't have to have like the long tongue. It could just be, you know, like the original with the regular tongue. Either way, I feel like once I get like a pony hair version, I'll be good to go. I'll be good to go. But this is the newest pair from my Adidas Samba collection, and I did purchase these in the 8. And the one thing that I love about this style is that I think they're called like a mule maybe, because you could just slip your foot in them and go. They're easy slip in, slip out, and that's what I love about this style here. Of course, aesthetically, they're a dope shoe with that tongue, right? But the functionality to just be able to slide your foot in there and slide it out. You don't have to untie the shoestrings or anything like that. Tie the shoestrings back like the other style. And so that is the biggest pro when it comes to the long tongue version of the Sambas. And so yeah, that completes my shoe haul. Let's get into this jacket. So you guys, if y'all know me, y'all know I love me some outerwear. I'm a Chicagoan, right? We're still in some type of jacket as of today, and we are on like what, May 28th, and we're still in jackets, right? Like, be for real. But anywho, I have 2 new content creators that I am absolutely loving. Like, I love their personality and I love their style as well. One being Carolyn Gray, love her down. Love her down. And the other one is Brooklyn Betty. And so I was watching one of Marika's videos, and it just so happened that she was showcasing a pair of pants that I was trying on at Free People. There was 2 reasons why I didn't buy the pants. One is because that was the only one size, and I would have liked to see how it looked on me in different sizes. And 2, even though it was in the sale section, those pants were still like $80, and they just were not worth $80 to me. In that video, she said she found them online. I think she only paid like $40 or something like that, which would have been like up my alley had the pants fit the way I wanted them to fit. But I just found that, you know, ironic that a pair of pants that I tried on at Free People, she had actually bought those online. And so while she was showcasing some of the new pieces, she showed this cropped pleated trench jacket. I'm not going to be able to do a try on or anything like that. I'll pop up a picture so you guys can see it on the model. And I was like, oh, that's right up my alley. That's dope. Like, I want that. This is, to me, like an option if you guys like that Ghani, that cropped Ghani trench coat with the hood and the belts. That is an absolutely dope piece. For what I understand, it's kind of like hard to find, and it's like a few $100s. I love it down, and the one thing that I love about it is the hood, because I lack a lot of outerwear with hoods. But I think this one, if you wanted just, you know, a trench coat that was like a cropped and super stylish, this would be another option as well, a really great option. And I'm not familiar with Zara and the white tag, but there is something premium about different tags. Like just like H&M, they have like different tags to show the tier of, you know, the quality of their items. And this is definitely a piece that is very good quality, with the shoulder padding and the lining in the inside. Let me show you guys the stitching. Let me see. Can you guys get that stitching? It's really, really nice, really dope. And so I did order a large and a medium. The medium did everything it needs to do for me. The large was just way too billowy and just way too big and just hanging off me. And so the medium did everything that it needed to do. And the other thing about this one is that it has a very high collar as well. And living in the Windy City, baby, we needs to protect the neck. Okay. And yes, here is around the wristband, and then there's that pleating in the back, and then it's stitched so well down here. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. You guys will see that in the upcoming fall season when I want to do some style ups and, you know, incorporate some jackets and things of that nature. And that is pretty much for clothing pieces. And so the next item that I want to show you guys is a new designer handbag. I don't have any handbags under this designer, but this is going to be my first one. I saw this bag some while ago, you know, when you're doing Google searches and stuff like that, and they bring up different items that kind of fall in the category. And I was looking like, you know, like I like that bag, like I like that, right? But at the time, not enough to look it up and really, you know, like want to buy it. And so since I've been home and everything due to the surgery and can't go nowhere, can't do anything, baby, I'm all up and down on my phone, and I'm on DSW, and I was just like, let me see what they have you know, in their designer, because, you know, they carry designer as well. They it depends. Some of the stuff, you know, sells out, but they had, you know, some Gucci stuff at one time. They had, you know, like Alexander McQueen, Off-White. They have a lot of Balenciaga on there right now, and I did miss a pair of Balenciaga shoes that I kind of wanted. And to my surprise, they've added new items on there, all under Burberry. And I was like, well, all right then. Anything that you find at DSW, of course, is going to be marked down less than retail, because the D in DSW stands for discount. I got this, well, I purchased this during the Memorial Day, you know, weekend, and so there was an extra 25% off on these items and everything on the website as well. And so as a reward to me, because of my promotion and because I hadn't purchased myself a handbag or anything off like my wish list for my birthday, I purchased this Burberry hobo bag. It's just like the Fendi, like the Fendi Zuka, where you don't get like that lining in the inside like you would other handbags, which it does not bother me at all. So there is like no extra pockets or anything in it, but you do have like that Burberry tag in there. And this is the mini. This is the mini, you guys, but it measures about 9 inches this way, and I think about 5.5 or so this way, and then it's pretty wide at the bottom. So if you wanted to get like one of those organizers, you could put it in there because it's wide enough, right? But I like the little slouchy look of it. And the reason why I pulled the trigger on this one is because for the longest, I've always wanted an all gray bag or an all blue bag. Those are the two colors that I do not have in my handbag collection, which is actually kind of needed for real. And for this one to be a 2-in-1 where the bag is predominantly gray, and then you have like that blue, that cobalt blue that you cannot miss, and then you have your black and your white in there. Before I went out today for my second round, this arrived and I switched out. I switched out my bag and I carried it, and it fits in the crook of the arm. I'm a crossbody girl, right? Because it allows you to be hands-free, but I am also a top handle girl as well. And so I love the fact that, of course, I can carry it like this, but if I want to go hands-free, I could throw it on the crook of my arm as well. And then there is the gold hardware. And so you have like this clothespin closure here that you just lift off. And then there's that extra snap closure there, and your zipper is there. This is a very nice size bag for it to be categorized as mini. They also have the medium size as well, and I believe the medium measured about 13 inches, and that's just way too big for me. This is the perfect size. It has everything that I carry on a regular basis. I do not carry a lot of things. I carry the essentials. Anything more than this, then it must means I'm traveling, right? This is perfect for me, and it's perfect with what I had on. My denim, with my black and my gray, right? And so I have things in my wardrobe where I can, wear this immediately, day one, and I can pair it with so many other things as well, even if it's a day where I'm just wearing a wife beater, right? And some jeans. Here we go. And so, yeah, this is my newest bag. Do I still want an all gray and an all blue bag? Yes. And initially when I wanted those colors, I was looking at the Givenchy Antagona, but I do also want to add a Loewe puzzle to my collection. So if and when I get a gray or a blue, and you know how sometimes the Loewe puzzle comes multicolors and you can get like the gray and the blue mix, would I get another mixed bag? Probably not. So I'm going to stick with getting a solid color, a solid gray or a solid blue. But if and when I do, I think it's definitely going to be probably a Loewe puzzle, because that to me is the only other bag where I feel like colors like that really make sense and look good, and it's something that I don't have. So that is that on that. And then lastly, because we are 22 minutes in, you guys, I'm just gonna run through this TJ Maxx and Marshalls haul with you guys really quickly. And then your girl has been moving around a lot more than I probably supposed to, and so I will need to kind of like lay it down for the rest of the night. We'll shower and then lay it down for the rest of the night, because I acquired so many outerwear items. I needed to buy more of these wooden hangers, and so I grabbed some of these, which one of them needs to go on that jacket as we speak. And then I bought one of these over the door hangers, which is definitely needed because when I'm doing my style ups and whatnot, you know, I'm picking and pulling pieces, and sometimes I want everything to kind of just sit on the side so that I can, you know, see what I'm doing. And my closet is pretty packed, and because I have that little nook all dressed up now with my handbags and all that stuff, I can't separately put like my items there. And so what I would do is just throw the hanger on top of the door, but then it prevents the door from the closet door from closing. So I grab one of these, that way I can close the closet door, and anything that I want to hook on here to put to the side, I can. That's all Marshalls. I bought another pack of just towels. This is a pack of 6, which I'm going to throw in the wash just because it's time for some new washcloths. So I grabbed these. These are the Quick Dry Spa 100% Zero Twist Cotton. Got those. I have changed the pillows in my living room, so we are now with this like nice sea foam kind of, you know, very nice spring summer green to lighten everything up. But I had not gotten towels for the kitchen yet to match, and so I found these. And let me show you guys the pillows real quick. It's starting to get dark, so I need to finish up. So I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see it, but there is some green in there with also some brown too. And both of these colors just match with the scheme of things really, really nicely. I found these at home. This is an 18-inch pillow, but it doesn't have that feather stuffing in it, so you know you can't do a karate chop or anything like that. But I wanted to blow my birthday coupon, and I had a hard time finding another pillow to match, and this one fit the bill, and so I bought them. As you can see, the green. And then normally I don't buy whole pillows because I don't like to fill up my storage spaces with a bunch of pillows. What I mainly do is just buy covers. These are covers that I got from H&M Home. If you guys are not aware that H&M has a home section, baby, you are missing out, because I have been shopping H&M Home for years. When I say years, I'm probably talking half a decade. And they be having some great items, and this is one of them. It's a 20-inch pillow, and it's just the cover, it's not the insert. And that's what I love about their textiles and stuff, right? Like duvet covers and pillow covers. You don't have to worry about buying whole pillows, and you can get just the pillow covers themselves. And these run, child, less than $10. Less than $10. And so here we go. Good enough, right? This will be in the kitchen, right? Everything doesn't have to be exact, but that's that on that. I just needed air fryer liners. No big deal. What's in here? Oh, is it the soap? I just got some Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. This is just for me to clean my makeup brushes with. These are only like $3.99, so got those because what I like to do is just take the brushes and clean them on the bar. And then I bought this lavender and raw honey for our teas and stuff. And this shit is expensive, $10.99, expensive. And then lastly, I ran into TJ Maxx just to see what they had. And I just ended up buying some new underwear. I like 100% cotton, breathable, right? So I make sure that when I'm buying new underwear, even when it's Victoria's Secret, because that's where I usually get my underwear from, that they're like the cotton ones. But you know, every now and again I want me some cute, but you know, it's gonna be like the nylons and the polyesters and stuff like that. But anywho, the Dansky brand, they have their organic cotton, and so this is a 2 for $5 pack. So I got the 2 that they had of the briefs, and then I bought the 1 pack that they had of the thongs. And these are their 100% organic cotton panties. And especially in the summertime, Y'all put on them cotton panties, let it breathe, let it breathe. I got some like clips and stuff that we can close up little bags and stuff with. Favorite candies. They come in peach, mango, watermelon, and I think apple. I grabbed the watermelon this time, and this is the gummy candies with the tahini. They are so freaking good. Love these down. And I believe that is it. That is the haul. It's getting dark. You guys are getting dark, and so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.